Alright guys, welcome to part 1 of converting the USS Lexington and 350th scale by Trumpeter to the Saratoga in 1944. So the first thing we are doing is scratch building a torpedo blister. So, what year is it? I want to say 44 actually. They added a torpedo bulge. To one, obviously protect from torpedoes, but also the thought was that it would add ballast and make it a more stable ride. I guess I'm not a ship expert, sorry guys. Anyway, so yeah, it's about 7 and 2 inches in scale. So I did the math, and it's about half an inch. So yeah, that's what about it is. That's about what it is. So yeah, what we're gonna do is cut this out and glue it right there, and then we're gonna build. This is gonna be a full hull. So yeah, if you take a look, this thing is big. Another thing that happened is the Saratoga also was 909 feet or something like that, and the Lexington in 1942 was 888 feet. So I'm not gonna worry about it. It's just like gonna, be half an inch or something ridiculous like that too. Actually, probably more than half an inch, I guess, if 7. So it's, I guess enough that it would make a difference. However, I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't think people would notice. Anyway, so we're gonna continue on. Alright guys, and here it is just a few days later. I don't think it's bad. It's definitely not perfect. However, I think it's a big improvement. I think it really captures the shape well. I definitely need to slice that down a little bit more and attach it back here. But I think it looks pretty good. It's a little pointed down, but I think it captures the general idea very well. So the next update, I think I'm gonna get this painted and weathered, and then I will see you then. So peace.
And right here, guys, we have the camo painted on both sides. I would flip it around to show you. However, it is a big ship. So now that what I like to do is I like to roughly paint it, then I will go back and make every crisp and clean straight lines as they're supposed to be for some of this. Like these are supposed to be a little bit more angular per se. Gotta redo this one, and I'm not too happy with this one, so we're gonna redo those two. But overall, very happy with it. So moving on. So one thing I wanted to ask you guys actually was this front deck piece. In the later Saratoga build, in like 44, the deck was completely reshaped. It's definitely more of a taper than whatever this goofy shape is. And I don't know if I can recreate it. And I was curious if you guys have any ideas on how to do it if I were to do it type thing. Because if you take a look right here, the problem is these two gun tubs right here up front, where the 40mm bofors go, they would be covered. And obviously that's not how they actually go, as you can see right here. They're pretty prominent on the ship. So I figured I'd ask you guys if you got any ideas, and so moving on to the next part. I don't know if I've shown you this yet, you guys, but I have gone full Skitsy Psycho. So right here are 1/350th scale cockpits. To compare them, like, I have pretty average sized hands, like I can palm a basketball barely. They're just so tiny, and here's one in the SBD Dauntless, as I was trying to show you, without blocking the light. So what comes is a gun and a chair. I also did it for the Hellcat, however, I don't think it came out as well on the Hellcat. I think it's pretty hard to make out. Anyway, so these are the 3 type of aircraft that were on board the USS Saratoga in 44, an SBD F6F squadron, and a TBF Adventure squadron. So that's what I'm going to do. This is the Hasegawa TBF Avenger, which I think is in every single way superior to its counterpart, its contemporary. So yeah, other than that though, we also got the decks painted. Gonna touch them up a little bit more, gonna weather them. But yeah, we're pushing along, and I think we're getting ready to glue the deck down, so yeah. Alright, so here's what I have done. I have added, I've cut out, originally what was supposed to go in are these pieces right here, which I believe is a 5-inch mount, and like a director. So I took these off. I don't remember what kit I had these in the spares though, and I added them on, and it's not perfect, but I'm gonna work with it. It was too complex of a shape for me to really build, so yeah, we're gonna roll with it. Then right here, added another gun tub. So these I guess stayed on from what I can tell from reference photos. Next thing, I'm starting to add these shoot, what are they called? I don't know, I guess boat areas. So I'm gonna have to fill this in, but they built these up, I guess, so they can put more AA guns. I guess you couldn't just mount them flush, you had to put something up. Anywho, still got this to fill in. I think what I'm gonna do is literally glue some card right up here, and then take a pencil, cut out the shape from the bottom, and then take scissors or a knife to it. Haven't decided yet, not totally finished on that, but it's gotta get done. Next, I have modified. So this part is just going to be too complicated. It's ever so slightly different from what I can tell from reference photos than just this. They seem to be a little more angular. This way, they seem to be more teardrop shaped than circular. And then I added another radar, and then right here, I found this also in the spares box, which I've cut it down to size, and that's gonna go like right there and be the extra Bofors mount. I also have cut off right here where some of the 20mm Oerlikons go, and the deck's just sitting on top of there for now. But we're going to re-add that. On this side, I did the exact same thing. Still have to add the extra 40mm mount that goes there. However, I did add some extra areas for the 20mm mounts that go there. Now, so interestingly enough, everything on this kit, tolerance-wise, except for putting the two main hull pieces together, is very tight. Like these right here, these sidewalls, can't be more than 1 millimeter off. I literally, I had the ever so slight bump of, the sprue piece that, on the tree that gets tied to, and it just wouldn't fit, so I had to shave it down, and it's pretty amazing. These are extremely tight tolerances too, but interestingly enough, the hull is very warped. Alright, so as you can see, it's basically lined up there, but look how much it's bowed out on that side, and that's kind of, unfortunately, everything with this kit, so it's going to take a little bit of pushing. However, I think we can do it, and I want to thank you guys for watching part 1 of the USS Saratoga build. So yeah, see you when I'm done. Peace.